Okay, let's look again at the website. And so here's the website, Moments of True Joy. And this is the free journeys. And you click here, Intuitive Painting. Hello, Irek. And then you see here,
Hello.
you have lessons. Okay, Paula. Then you
Yeah.
have information. So did you do it through this? With the start instruction from here?
Not yet. Yesterday I just
Okay,
I
it's
just
okay.
painted.
I recommend following the instruction. It will be easier. The instruction will help you, will give you more even kind of explanation and background and very specific instruction that help you feel that you are in in a space that holds you. It becomes easier. So all you have to do here is read 1.5 pages, and then you have the instruction in intuitive painting. That's it. And from lesson to lesson, it becomes with more instructions, more ideas, more possibilities. So best if you do it this way. It's not necessary, but it is better. Better, easier. Okay, and it is deeper as far as the lesson, the spiritual lesson, it is deeper when you also read the text. Okay, it gives you
Okay, thank you, Pinky. Thank you.
background of this experience. Okay.
Okay, thank you. I missed it. Thank you.
Nevertheless, it is very good that you made the first step. We can all take a look at your work now. Here, you see? So, what kind of colors did you use? It is something, it is, I think, oil pastels and something else.
No, the second one, colorful, was not this. Oh, this. It was by pastels, and this before it's by aquarels, black and white.
Very nice.
And this third picture shows the paintings painted by aquarels, and before I draw by, I don't know, this is not pastel, but this is like something soft.
Okay,
Also,
never mind. Good job. Good job. Very good. So you see, overall, I see more action in the group. Here's Viola's work. What did you write here? The end times? What was your meaning?
I was drawing this during the meeting about the end times.
A meeting about the end times.
Yeah, somebody gave a lecture about end times, and I was drawing this very fast.
What is the meaning of end times?
It was from the Bible.
אחרית הימים.
נכון.
Okay. Okay. We did it without music because you didn't have the proper place, but nevertheless.
I was simply on Zoom, and it was kind of boring, so I just decided, I was thinking I'm going to sleep, so I decided to draw very fast.
Of course,
and listen, and it helped me.
The end of times sounds pretty boring. Okay.
No, it wasn't kind of boring because of the lecture, but the sound, and it's so hot, and it's not so much energy.
End of time, no energy. Yeah, end of energy. Okay, good. So now it's a precedent. It's a new way for you. You are bored, so you're painting. That's good. It's a good thing. Now we can see here another job of Viola, happiness. No, disappointment. Yeah, because I didn't understand that you will do something about happiness, but your name is about happiness. Disappointment, very nice. And this is Regina's work. Nice. 6 minutes. Okay. And this is last week's works. Okay. All right. So, anyone wants to say something? And you know, we have here Tzira, who also today shared with us. I think it is contagious that people are painting. Now that you influence each other. So I will share what you did, Tzira. Yes, because you shared your video. So I will share it with.
No problem.
Good.
The ugliest painting.
Good. We are in the competition for the ugliest painting ever. So this is the Israeli practice group. We have here 200 people more or less. And this is just a practice group. And you see here, did you hear the music? I don't think. I will make you hear the music. Okay. All right. Now I can understand why the Indians shake their head like this always. This is also the music causes
No, it's Turkish.
Turkish. All right. Okay. All
I
right.
don't understand. But can I say that my husband draw also, and my caregiver draw also pictures because of this start.
Fantastic.
So, thank you.
Now you can see what's going on in the Israeli practice group. Many paintings. Also, people write things they feel, poems, when they share chapters that from the book they work with. You see? So in time, our international group will grow also to be as active as this one. Okay. So thank you all for doing this work. And Irek, how are you doing? Are you still in Israel?
Yes, I am in Israel, still in therapy, you know, so
Very
I'm
cold, very cold here, right? Very cold.
Yeah, every day in the beach.
All right.
And swimming, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you know, I'm doing my recovery.
All right.
I hope everything will be okay. So, and I can, as I said, I told you, and my shoulder is. I'm trying to do, you know, some intuitive painting, but I try to write some self-criticism. I decide to, because I cannot use my shoulder any more proper way because of the recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks Israel. I hope I will be better feel, and I will have no operation when I will be back to Poland, hopefully, because the treatment they are giving me here is alternative for Europe, I hope. So,
Okay.
Bezrat Hashem, Baruch Hashem.
Okay. All right. Good news. Okay. I wish you get better soon.
Thank you.
And what about the other hand?
Left hand.
Yeah.
You know, I am doing on right. Everything I'm doing right. You know, I am also. If I use my left, you know, is I cannot drink tea. You know, the tea tastes not so good.
Well, it's a good experience to find your left body. You have a left body, and you say, I'm doing everything right. You can start doing things wrong, not just left. Do it wrong, the wrong way. So the wrong tea, the wrong painting, the wrong, I don't know, toothbrushing, whatever.
It's difficult to get in Israel, Bristol, and this and the other stuff to draw, here, because I am
No
not.
way, not
I am living in the beach. What do you think? What do you
Just
want
tell
from
me where you stay, and I will tell you where to go.
I will also only see the beach and
You
some supermarket.
You prefer to look at all these Israeli nice girls in the beach.
That's why I'm staying there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So for now, you can also practice self-love. You can smile in the mirror, even if you have a problem with your shoulder, you can smile in the mirror, right? And you can tell yourself nice things, that you love yourself, that you support yourself, that you're optimistic about yourself. So this is not dependent on your right shoulder. Okay, I see that you drink with your right hand, despite the pain. Yes. Okay, all right. Okay, who else wants to share something with us or to ask a question? I shared with you a chapter from the Healing Passion book, chapter 9. And I invited you to read and to answer the questions. And we're going to read together from this book. And each week, we're going to visit one of the psychocreative books that are translated to English. And each book focuses on another topic, but they're all connected. It is all the psychocreative way, helping us to grow, to heal ourselves, to expand ourselves, each time from a different point of view. This time it's about passion. So anyone wants to say something about this chapter, about this topic, about healing passion? If you have a question, if you want to share something. Okay. So you want to share silence. Okay. So, yes, Regina.
I want to share, but I don't know how to connect it this to this meeting, so I'm just going to share.
I will make the connection.
Okay. So I feel sad.
Okay. So I have this emotional pain, and I know why it is, but it's like, I don't know what to do with it. I listened to the recording of yesterday's lesson in Hebrew that you told to some of the girls to be with the pain and not to hurry to fix it, and maybe not even hurry to do the emotional transformation. And it was good for me to hear, because I was like avoiding from the emotional transformation. Like like I used to this place of the suffering. I don't know. So I'm stuck with the pain, and it's like about 2 weeks now, on and off, in different levels. Sometimes when I'm at work, I have so much to do there, so I a bit forget about it. But all my reactions are like from this place of like everything's messed up. And yesterday was the day that I did the painting in the morning. I did emotional transformation and I did the painting. Like, I think I thought about this transformation about 2 weeks and then I did it finally. And it was like very good.
Mhm.
Um,
So are you
so,
still there with this emotional pain?
yes.
Okay. All right. First of all, thank you for sharing. It is a challenge we all face from time to time. And many times we don't even understand the reason, the source for, it just becomes cloudy. Even if it is a very heavy summer, it is very cloudy. And things are not that, there's not much taste and color in life. It's a bit depressive, right?
Actually,
So,
I know the reason, but
oh,
it's
you
not,
do know, but doesn't
yeah.
help you that you know the reason. Yes, because many times the healing is not coming from our thinking brain. So even if we understand, it doesn't mean that we can heal it. So first of all, I want to say that we are never located in a place that we are not supposed to be. We are always, I can say it from the other point of view, we are always at the right spot where we are supposed to be right now. Even if it is painful, this is where our soul put us now. This is the place to be. It is not coincidence. It is not by chance. It has a meaning designed for you to experience something and to learn a lesson. First of all, as a general rule, and this is about every experience that we have. This is a kind of general spiritual rule that is in contradiction with the excessive self-criticism that says something is wrong with me, why am I here, I'm not supposed to be this way, it is a mistake, I'm supposed to feel better, etc. So he was saying something that actually the soul is very clever and nothing happens for no reason. So there is a reason for you to be there. And this takes us to a question. What is my lesson now? What am I to learn here? What am I invited to learn in this experience? This is just a general question that we are not expecting to get answer from immediately. But first of all, to understand that if you're here, you're supposed to be here. It doesn't mean that you have to stay there. It may change. It doesn't mean that it will be there forever. But if the right moment, this is the place where it's supposed to be. But maybe next moment things will change and transform. But for now, this is your best place to be, even if you don't prefer it. And the question is that we are supposed to ask, what am I to learn here? What is my lesson here now? And just write the question. The answer will come later. But once you become curious, it is already a different point of view. You're not that victim as before, because now you become a student of life. I'm now in the class. What am I supposed to learn here? It's a different approach. If you just feel the pain and sorry for the pain, then you suffer more. If you suffer but still are able to ask the question and to be curious, I wonder, what is my lesson here? So you expand your awareness. And the third thing that is connected to this meeting is then to ask yourself, what is my passion now? Okay? As a rule, from the psychocreative point of view, we can either be passionate or depressed. So depression is a result of neglect of the passion. This is our point of view. So if we find ourselves depressed for a week or two, it means that a passion is depressed. Okay? But we don't know which passion now. But we can ask the question, what is my passion now? And not hurry to get an answer. So there are 3 steps now that I'm offering you, facing your pain, and there are more steps. First of all, acknowledge that you have a reason to be there with your pain. The pain is with you for a reason. It's not to attack you. It's to give you something. The second is to ask yourself, what is my lesson here? The third is to ask, what is my passion? Now, at first, you won't get the answer about your passion, but if you repeat the question, after 5, 6, 8 times, you may start getting ideas. I would like to go here. I would like to eat that. I would like to rest. I would like to see a silly movie. I would like to. So if you invite your passion again and again and again and again, eventually it will answer you. But we begin, you see the smile, this is a cute smile. But it begins with understanding that the universe is very smart and is for every one of us. And wherever we are, it is where our soul chose us to be right now. This is where you're supposed to be. Even if it looks horrible, this is where you're supposed to be. What you're going to do with this? Oh, there are many options. Okay? So I'm supposed to be here. What is my lesson? What is my passion? And once I get the idea of my passion, what can I do with it? All right? And then again and again and again, saying the same, I'm supposed to be here. This is where I am. I exist here. What is my lesson? And remember that actual understanding of the lesson is only in a retrospect. So once you find a passion and follow it and feel better, then you may get the answer, what was my lesson here? But you get the answer because you previously asked. It's like sending it with the mail, and in a few days you get the reply. In the Israeli post services, you may send the letter and you don't know where you get it in the destination. It will take a while, all right? But this is the rule. You just ask the question and you let the question float in the air. What is my lesson here? I'm curious. And what is my passion? What would I like to do that may give me some pleasure, satisfaction, happiness, excitement, laughter, etc. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean that you will recover from your gloomy days immediately, but it gives you extra options. Okay? So this is one version. There have many versions of coping, but here is how I connect. The theme of this meeting is about passion. And what we say here is that passion is a tool, is a very central tool for better quality of life. Central tool. So if we follow our passion, we feel better. If we don't follow our passion, we feel worse. It's like a crossroad. Every minute we're in crossroad. The more we are able to listen to passion, go after it, we feel better, and we become more productive, happier, and clearer about what we want and who we are. Okay?
So when I like sit in and I don't want to do anything and just to forget about the pain, my job is to ask myself, what's my passion?
Yes. Now, the passion can never be, I just have a passion not to be in pain. This is no passion.
Yes, I
Passion is
understand.
invitation to do something.
I
So
mean,
you just,
when I'm sitting and I don't want to do anything,
yes,
and I just
you're miserable. You're
yes, and
miserable.
I
Yes.
just want it to go away. In this moment, my job is to find the answers, to find my passion. The question.
First of all, to say to yourself, I'm here for a reason.
Okay.
It's okay that I'm here. It's okay. It is the higher plan for me to be here. First of all. Then to ask, I wonder what is my lesson here? What is the universe trying to teach me and I haven't been able to learn it so far? Just a question. And then to ask yourself, all right, what is my question? What is my passion? And then maybe you hear nothing. No passion. Okay, after a while, ask us again and again and again. Don't give up until after an hour or something, an idea comes up. Okay? Now we say the journey to healing passion, because many times we may hear the passion and then we are afraid to fulfill it. We have our inner critic, we have our fears, we have our doubts. We need to heal this passage from feeling the passion and doing something with it. Then we feel better. Okay?
Thank you.
The nice thing about the psycho-creative way is that everything is connected. So whatever you bring here, I will make sure to show you that it is connected, most of the times at least. Okay. And if now I see she began with crying and now she's smiling, so we already did a good job. So who else wants to share, to ask anything? Yes, Tira. I'm not Tira in Hebrew.
Yes. First of all, sorry about my English. I will try slowly.
Oh, all of us have perfect English. Only you don't have a perfect
I
English.
need to change mode. And it's amazing how it's connected to my present now, what Regina shared. Because yesterday I had this day, like we have a bad hair day, so I had a bad emotional day. I didn't know why. I don't know yet the reason, but I was like you said, it was so cloudy, so nothing good. So I just listen to good things, to your Zooms, and make treatments that I needed to do. And today I get up with a decision what I want to do now to be more happy. So I didn't have many choices. So I said, okay, you like music, play music, and what will you do now? So I took the painting. This is first time for me to do it at home, and it was unknown place for me to go, and it was pleasure, and I made the transformation, but I don't have the answer yet. What was the reason or what was the lesson? But I did small passion that I can in that situation, rather than other passions that I have that I can't do now. So so it connected all.
Mhm.
Thank you. And thank you for having me here. I
Of
have
course.
passion to get inside.
Of course.
Thank you.
So, thank you for sharing, and I hope and advise you to go deeper with intuitive painting. If you have the book, work with the book. The book of intuitive painting.
Yes, I have the two of them, but I don't like
So
rules.
the
Close.
book, the simpler one, the intuitive painting book, not the book for the
Yeah.
instructors. So you just go to lesson 1, read it, and you have instructions. Okay, it is easier, but you can do it any way you like.
I do it intuitively, and I will do it professional later.
It's okay. Your way is a good way, and and every way to explore our personality is good. And I just want to say something about understanding the lesson that we are in. It's not that important. So most of the times it's not important, and we may understand weeks later if we bother to try to understand. But to understand that this is a lesson takes us to another place with the way we perceive reality. This is a lesson now. This is not just something that is happening to me. This is a lesson that actually unconsciously I invited. This is a lesson for me. I wonder what it is. So this approach helps me get closer to my passion because I'm opened. When I'm saying this is a lesson, I'm less of a victim. I'm saying, one way or another, it is for me. So I'm more positive. And when I'm more positive, I'm getting closer to my passion. And this is the reason for us to ask, what is the lesson here? And suddenly we don't get the answer about the lesson, we get the answer about what is my passion. And this is the important thing. Okay, yes, Viola.
Thank you. So I made a decision about something in my life, and I know it's a good decision, but it's a painful thing for now. And also, I had this little choice to go into pitiful, miserable, whatever. But somehow I knew, like you plant something good, and it's painful to plant it. And you don't see anything it's going to grow good, but somehow deeply in your heart, you know it's going to be good. Anyway, what I wanted to say, this painting helped me just to calm down, not to see anything, not to be optimistic, just to calm down, just like to find a comfortable chair to wait for the good results, because the decision I made was good, but even though it's very painful. Yeah, did you get it?
You made a decision, but there are consequences to this decision, I guess, that something that is important for you, but will include some pain. Correct?
It is including pain now, but but generally it's a good decision. But so I'm waiting for the kind of, but because it's so painful, for a moment I'm thinking, oh, it's better not to make any decisions, just to go and get crazy. But somehow I knew I have to stop something,
Okay, so these are the decisions that you make a change. You need to change something.
Yeah.
Either to start something or to stop something.
Yeah.
And there are obstacles with the decision, even if it is your right decision.
No, I made a decision and that's it. But the sadness is coming, heaviness is coming.
Oh, this
like
is
regret.
the time.
Why did you do it? Why, maybe it was better to get sick and get crazy and stay where you were. It's completely like
yes.
opposite the like the healthy nature, you know?
Yes, but
Oh,
this
my
is
goodness.
what we
Craziness.
call the excessive, exaggerated self-criticism.
Ah,
Exactly, because the self-critic's duty is to block us from changing. So whenever we make a decision to change, the self-critic is terrified and explodes with warnings and regret and disappointment and worries. So you need to lower its volume. All right, I hear you. Lower, lower, lower. And then to ask yourself, all right, what is my passion now? What makes me excited now, despite all this blah, blah, blah from the self-critic? And the more you follow your passion, the easier for you to get through your decision. It will give you more energy to do it, also to feel it is good. I'm happy I'm doing this, even though there is pain, there is fear. But when you bring more passion, the change will get easier. And you will not have time to think about it so much because you will be busy with your passion. Of course, intuitive painting, what it can do is help us get in touch with the passion instead of being obsessed with all the thoughts.
mm.
We work with the colors, better with music, and we play. And this is what this chapter that I wanted to share with you is about. So we're going to read some paragraphs, and Beth will read us because she's a perfect reader. Yeah? Okay. All right, where is it?
And I love to read it.
Where is it? Here. Here. Okay. All right. So chapter 9, I chose it really randomly. You know, there's no random, but for me it was random. And so the headline is, but it's you now.
Okay. Adventure and play allow passion to leap beyond excessive self-criticism.
So synchronicity, this is what I just said. Sometimes in order to awake the passion, we need to go and take ourselves to play and create, even if we don't have the right mood for this. This is just a way to heal the passion back. And we may find that after a few minutes, oh, I like it. All right. So sometimes we need to put some effort and to do it, even if we don't really feel that much, because this is a way to get in touch with the passion. Okay. So start reading from.
Okay. It's a really fun chapter.
Fun chapter.
It's
Good.
fun. Yeah. This chapter is a.
You can start from here. Next.
Okay. Okay, we have discussed how excessive self-criticism has an internalized role of restraining passion, restraining enthusiasm, restraining creativity, restraining authenticity, and restraining uniqueness. At this stage, we are not entering into the question of why this is so. Although many people who are not yet familiar with excessive self-criticism may be surprised by the idea that such a mechanism exists within them and may ask themselves, why would I restrain these good things within me? This is a different discussion, one that can be explored more deeply when learning more about excessive self-criticism. Here, our goal is to present the phenomenon, to present the fact that within the psyche, there is an ongoing mechanism that limits the expression of passion.
All right, so we're saying here that passion is good. Passion is our medication, best medication. But at the same time, we have a mechanism inside us that suppresses passion. And we need to know that this is going on within our minds. And the mechanism is the self-critic. So the more we get tools to reduce the impact of the self-critic, we can get closer to our passion. Intuitive painting is a way to reduce the self-criticism and get closer to our passion. You know that this month, the 21st, 22nd, you can also come from Poland. I lead a special weekend workshop, 2 days intensive intuitive painting. Okay, and we will practice it a lot, 3 techniques of intuitive painting, again and again and again and again. And when we do it in a group and many hours, it is a great experience. The best experience is to do it with the group and intensive. So you get a little crazy because you don't have time to think or to plan or to be good. And then you get this free flow. All right, and we're gonna share with you the experience from there. Okay, let's continue. So continue. The mechanism also limits the range.
Okay, the mechanism also limits the range of realization that we allow ourselves and approve for ourselves. Sometimes we can imagine and even dream where natural passion could take us. It is like wings that seek to open and carry us to higher places that are waiting for us. And who ensures that these wings do not open, that we do not spread them and do not fly? Excessive self-criticism, which generates exaggerated fears, concerns, and skepticism. It makes us feel uncomfortable with ourselves if we try to realize a passion and it supposedly does not succeed. This is its role, to suppress this positive flow that begins in the gut, begins in the heart, and seeks to move into the unknown through adventurous creation, through the expression of who I truly am.
All right, so I advise Regina to ask herself, what is my passion? Let's say she doesn't have any answer. Now, in contrast to the question, what is my lesson, that it's okay that we don't get immediate answer. When we feel okay, when we are balanced, we are supposed to get answers about what is my passion. But if we don't get it, it is a sign that currently our inner critic is very strong. That's it. So, but when we repeat the question, the self-critic gets tired. Because we don't give up. We ask again, and after 10 minutes, we ask again, and then the passion finds a way to go through the wall and say, here I am. I would like to lie down among the flowers now. Oh, good idea. Let's do it. All right? Okay. Let's continue. Let's see. Wait. Here, a person can embark.
A person can embark on an adventure right now. Adventure is first and foremost a mindset, an inner experience. A person can decide that they are leaving their house for an adventure, meaning that they are entering uncertainty. They tell themselves that they do not know exactly when they will return, and that along the way they will decide what to do. They allow themselves to surprise themselves. They look for ways and places they do not know, behave in ways they have not allowed themselves until now, approach people they have not approached before, and introduce new experiences into their lives. This renewal, this boldness to experiment, this willingness to move beyond the familiar, all of these are what build the adventure. This is also where creativity enters, because adventure naturally invites free creativity.
So there is an offer here, a recommendation. Take yourself to an adventure. And you can do it. You don't need just to watch a movie about someone else who went to an adventure. You can do it. It's not that complicated. You just need to decide that you take yourself to the unknown and you're going to play what whatever you find there. So this was an example. I'm going out. I don't know exactly when I'm coming back. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I will sit there and I will cope and I will talk and I will behave. I'm not planning anything. I'm just getting out. I'm inviting myself to an adventure, and it works. My recommendation is to put boundaries, to say, I will return in 90 minutes, but I don't know what I'm going to do with these 90 minutes. It's like intuitive painting. I will do it in 10 minutes, but what I'm going to do over there, totally free. It's a combination, boundaries and freedom, and then we can get adventure. All right? Not very complicated. We just used to live a more or less ordinary life with little adventure because we want certainty. We don't want many surprises. We want control. But this is the way we suppress our passion. Okay? So this is a tool. Taking yourself to adventure is a tool. Okay. All right. Now here.
Often we block the part within us that says it wants more and more because we think it may be childish, immature, irresponsible, without boundaries, or that it does not understand reality. We must learn to rise above this in order to heal our passion. This is the special and exciting power of passion to choose each day, each new opportunity for growth and development. It says more and more, and it says this when it is given the opportunity to exist within an adventure.
Okay, wait. Let's see. All right. All right. Now I want you to jump here.
Okay.
In addition.
Okay. In addition to adventure, we add here another tool, play. Play is closely connected to adventure. Open, spontaneous, and flowing play is a kind of adventure. Excessive self-criticism does not like play. It asks from within, what are you, a child? What are you playing now? And yet we know that everything related to originality, creativity, and sometimes even genius is connected to the ability to play with what exists, to move what exists into completely new places, to enjoy the play, to play within cooking, within a walk, within a conversation, within work. The question here is not whether we have the potential to play, but to what extent we allow ourselves to play. The more we play, the more a desire arises to play more and more. And here the positive flow begins to operate and be released. Both adventure and play are forces that exist within us as potential that can be activated. The thing itself is not complicated. It has never been complicated. The complication is created when we develop beliefs and opinions that present these simple things as complicated or inappropriate or immature. Adventure is natural. Play is natural. Both are connected to pleasure.
All right. So this chapter is about adventure and play. And I mean, we are talking here about healing passion. And these two tools that I like very much, actually, more or less, only when I graduated medical school, I was about 31, and I was stuck. I didn't know what I'm going to do with myself, because I wasn't sure how I want to continue the process of becoming certified doctor, blah, blah, blah. But I had no idea what to do with my life. And this is the place where after a few experiences, I started playing. And I was a very serious person at that time. I was a doctor. I was very serious. And it was a huge transformation to get back to the child within me, to do nonsense, to make people worry about me. What is going on with him? Is he okay? Are you feeling all right? I even wanted to throw all the tools that related to being a doctor to the garbage because I wanted to be free. And I even went to the Ministry of Health and saying, take my license, but didn't agree because no one has ever done this. There's no procedure of returning the license of being a doctor. Yes, I was a bit crazy, but it was a time of transformation, of rebellion, where the child within me wanted to set new rules to my life, new rules of having the child within me. So I painted and I wrote and I danced and I walked miles in Tel Aviv, and mainly I did nothing. But I started recovering the child within me. And in time, you find out that the child within you is genius. He's very smart. He's very creative. He's very spontaneous, and he's connected to your passion. So once we practice doing adventure, once we let ourselves play more with whatever we do, doesn't matter. You can do everything that you do in a more playful way. Less serious, with more changes, more options. Let's do it this way this time. Let's try it in another way. Let's do some silly things here to challenge our seriousness. When we do so, we also find out that passion is very accessible. When you are more funny, when we are more playful, suddenly you say, well, I would like to do that. I have a passion for this. It becomes easier to feel passion. Now, it has always been there, but it was covered with all this seriousness of the Western life habits, things that we have to do, all the competition and things that we must do. It's like a continuous race. All the anxiety and the pressure and the money and the many things that worries and depressions and work and studies, blah, blah, blah. And if you're in Israel, also you have wars and many things that occupy your mind. You don't have time to just to be yourself, to be a child. So you can practice it. And intuitive painting is just an example. You can play with whatever you like, whatever attracts you, and it will be great. So this chapter is inviting, even stimulates us to ask questions about adventure. If you have spare time, maybe I'm going to travel some place that I never dared to travel. It was too distant, or I don't know, I was too busy. Maybe I'm going to do something that I had, for many times I had the wish to do it, but I don't know, I had many excuses. Let's be more adventurous. So in our journey to heal our passion, these are the tools that this chapter is presenting to us. And what we say here in the Healthy Nature Principle, these tools, when you activate them, they start influencing you. But you need to activate them. You need to practice them. So I'm leaving you with the question, what would be my next adventure? What would be my next way to play with my life? And it's a question you can ask yourself. And you can think about it, and you may share it with us in the group, or you may share experiences related to this. Now remember, many people around you will not cooperate with this. because they comply with the society of being serious and doing what normal people do, which actually not much. They do what they are supposed to do, go to work, return from work, rest, watch TV, I don't know, do some other things and go to bed. Okay? Then you're a good citizen. But you don't want just to be a good citizen. And you don't want just to be normal, because the current normal is pretty pathological. You can decide to be a little bit abnormal in a way that you play more, you draw more, you write more, you dance more, you make very strange decisions. And when you do so, you realize that your passion is getting closer to you. And this is a great price, great reward for this. All right, so this is the chapter. Sound challenging? Or anything that, what do you want to say something about this? Have any thoughts, ideas, feelings about this chapter? Yes, Bess.
I just want to say that I love this chapter. I read it after you posted it, and every time I went out of the house, I said, okay, I'm going on an adventure, even if it wasn't completely an adventure, like just to go buy watermelon, but I love it. And when I first moved to Yafo, I used to do that. I would go in the streets and look at all the streets and take photographs. Just a little story I want to say. And just the way you described going on an adventure without any plan. And my cat ran away and was missing for 4 months.
Oh,
I had given up on finding him. And on my adventure walk, I decided, okay, I'm going to go down this street. I've never been down that street before. And there was my cat. So it was a little bit of adventure and a little bit of intuition, and I found my cat.
oh, what a nice story.
Right? It's a nice story.
Beautiful story. So you gave up the effort and then you let intuition guide you.
Exactly. I have no idea why I even went down that street, and there he was.
Sometimes we need to reduce the control and to follow our passion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Right.
beautiful. Beautiful.
What a nice story.
Okay.
You know that I used to practice what I learned from the Artist's Way book, a practice called Artist Date. And the practice is once a week, take yourself to a date. And for me, it was take yourself to an adventure. Once a week, I went to an adventure. The first adventure was in Yafo, in the flea market. All right? Close to you. And it was very hard for me for the first time. I just looked at the clock. All right, when this will end, I don't know what to do with myself. It's boring. This was the first time. Then it got better. Okay? So when we are not used to adventures, at first it won't work. But it means that we are rusted, that we need to practice and help the child within us rise again. Okay? All right. Thank you all.
Thank you, Pinky.
Yes. Good to see you today. The recording will be published soon. Okay. And if you have any feedback or any insights or questions or anything, share with us in the group. And my advice to you is to get into the journeys in the website and take one lesson and do it completely from the reading and then to the practice and share with us. Okay? Or else do something else. It's okay. You can do it freely like Sarah wanted. It's okay. Whatever you like to do, do it. Follow your passion. All right. Bye-bye.
So
Thank you
just
very much.
increase the adventures. Increase, Omrim?
Increase.
Yeah.
Increase. Yes.
The adventures. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
More and more.
Now, in this place, we are encouraged to make mistakes in English.
Yes.
So it's best to do. It's okay because it's not about being perfect. It's about communicating.
It's okay.
We understand each other. So
Thank you.
all right. Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.